What a lot of people don't realise is we actually squat multiple times a day. And one of the most simple things that we use is a chair. Getting up and down from a chair is a squat.
It sure is. This is what we should become more comfortable with. We have been squatting all our lives. As children, as adults, we always use a chair. A chair is a form of squat. All a squatting exercise is really this performance without the chair. But to teach you how to become safe and happy about the movement, confidence is our number one thing here. If you haven't learned to squat, you have to become confident. This is what a chair gives us, Danny.
That's right. So before we add in fancy weights and bands and things like that, let's just master it in our daily life. So then you can become more conscious and confident just when you're getting up and down.
Well, perfect, Danny. How about you show people how you sit in the chair?
Here we go. Here are 4 simple cues that you can remember. The first one is to look forward. The second one is shoulder blades down.
All right, Danny, just show us standing from a chair by looking forward and pulling your shoulder blades down. Good.
There we go.
Let's do a couple of reps like that. So to become confident in the squatting movement, the head position's constant, it's looking forward, shoulder blades pulled down because it keeps the back nice and tight. The third cue here, Danny is pushing her hips backwards. So as you drive your hips backwards, you're pushing your knees outwards. So perfect. What we're seeing here, Danny's looking forward, shoulder blades being pulled down, hips driving back to the chair, and knees pushing out. Well, Danny, let's turn the chair around so people can actually see it from another angle.
Sure.
There you go, you get to use the chair again.
What we see a lot of is actually people's knees caving in, or they're using their hands. So try and catch yourself out. If you're actually about to use your hands to press up, catch yourself on these 4 cues.
So it's really important. Watch your knees. Be aware that you're pushing your knees out. You're looking forward there, aren't you, Danny, right?
Sure am.
Head position's very constant. How are the shoulder blades?
Down and back.
Good. And as you go to sit back to the chair, what do you do with your hips?
Bringing those hips back.
Good. And as you drive the hips back, what are you doing with the knees?
They're coming out.
4 things to remember. What are they, Danny?
Looking forward, shoulder blades down and back, pushing those hips back, and knees out.
Good. So to begin our squatting routine, you become conscious of how it is to squat. You look forward, you pull your shoulder blades down, you drive your hips back, and you make sure you push your knees out. Danny, that looks great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do touch and go. So a lot of people, when you hit a chair, you fall backwards into it and you come back up. Let's show people it's touch and go now.
Touch
That's it.
And go. Simple.
You should always imagine there's eggshells on that chair. You don't want to break them. It's comfortable. It's touch and go. Now, if I just took the chair away, Danny's performing a squat to a very nice level. But if I took the chair away from you and you weren't particularly comfortable with squatting, you would suddenly find it quite tough. We want people to do 100 of these a day, conscious squatting. That looks good. Now what you'll notice, what are you doing with your arms there, Danny?
I'm putting them out in front for a little bit of a counterbalance. So this will allow me to brace my core a little bit, and it helps with further progressions, but we'll worry about that a little bit later.
Good.
So we can even stretch them out like this, touch and go.
That looks really, really solid. You look so stable. If a person was squatting like this, immediately from learning from this particular video, I'd be super happy. That just looks great. Your hips are driving backwards, your body is nice and tall. We don't mind if you lean forward. It's okay to lean forward. People have different lever lengths. Well, thanks, Danny. That's great. Well, I'll move the chair out of the way.
A lot of people think that, yeah, you actually have to be super upright when squatting, but a slight lean forward is actually okay. It really enhances that hip drive, so it's okay.
Well, especially because we're all so different. One of the things we notice is you might get somebody, as we all do in our practice, you as an osteopath especially see this, people might come in with really long legs and a bit of a shorter torso. Now, if they're going to squat, they've got to bring their upper body a little bit more forward
That's right.
than the person who's got short legs and a long torso.
Yep, so as we mentioned, just pay attention to how your body feels, and we can make little alterations just to make it really comfortable for you as an individual. We're all different.
So what you're learning here is we are all individuals. We'll teach you very soon how to find your perfect squat stance, the one that works for you. And we'll discuss how that works. But the starting part of this program is to use the chair, to understand the 4 cues that we use, which are, Danny?
They're super simple. Looking forward, shoulder blades down and back, hips back, and knees out.
Great. You work on those 4 cues using a safe chair. You practice touch and go, touch and go. If you want a bit more confidence, you might want to bring your hands forward like Danny did in a counterbalance. Practice makes perfect. We say perfect practice is even more important. So paying attention to the 4 cues. But I want you to do at least 100 squats to a chair over a day, always being aware of what you're doing.
That's right. So let's be a bit fair here. You can break up those 100 squats in smaller chunks as well. So that's fine.
Agreed. Spread out over that day. As you said, Danny, make sure you're not putting your hands on your knees. Be aware, whenever you go to stand up, push your knees out. Make squatting an exercise. Make sitting to a chair an exercise.
That's right, super simple.
Well done. That's the first task that we set you. Learn how to squat to a chair with confidence. You must practice it repeatedly.